We outside, man. It's a beautiful cold night in the Bay Area, man. Bay Area alert.
Yes, sir.
Scotty Summer.
Man, yes, sir.
It's a link up, man.
You talk about it, man.
Let's talk about it,
Legends
man.
Are here. Legends
the
are
legends,
here.
man.
Shout out Bay Area alert, man.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
here with family right now.
Yes, sir, man.
Conversation on the way.
Hey, look, man, it's crazy because shout out to Scotty Summer because I met him on a crazy night at the Boy Damon Friends. I was just outside doing the interview, and we just linked up and we connecting it. And it's about time we do what we do, man.
Yes,
Come on,
sir. Yes,
let's
sir.
get it, man.
Shout out to Boy Dame, man. Shout out to Bay Area, man.
Shout out to Bay Area, man. We here, man.
Here.
So what's going on with you, man? Well, I ain't seen you since the Boy Damon Friends, man. What you been up to,
I
man?
tell you, man, that was a special day, man, to see everybody come out, man. It's just one of those things when you think about the Bay, you think about unity.
Yes,
you
sir.
Think about when you think about other areas, other cities, other communities. We really don't have the special things that set the Bay apart.
Yes, sir.
You know, a lot of people don't even know Tom Beatty from the Bay.
Yeah, they don't know that.
They don't know that.
Aaron Gordon from the Nugget.
Aaron Gordon from Vallejo.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Let's talk about it. We got a lot of legends out here in the Bay, man.
We got a lot of legends, and one thing I want this interview and I want this conversation to be about is just letting people know that how special we are.
Yes.
The Bay Area is one of these places where you can't find, from the nature to the fashion, to the people you get here. This is the most diverse place in America.
Definitely.
You know, the most powerful place in America if you really think about who's out here.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hold on, before we start the interview, we're going to get a Bay Area Day flowers right now, man, because we are something special out here, man. So let's get a Bay Area Day flowers, man.
For real.
Come on.
For real. We got nothing but legends coming out here. And you know, Google from the Bay Area, so what? Everybody use Google. Talk about it.
For sure.
Zuckerberg out here. All of half the rich people is out here.
Nah, for real. I like to call them wells, cause in the ocean, you know, you move, and then some things make waves, but some things make waves and move.
Right.
Okay.
So, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I like how you put that.
I got a question for you. So at that night at the Boy Dames and Friends, before we kicked the interview, who was your best performer that night that you was feeling the most? Because he had some legends in that building that night.
Man, you gotta be honest, man. I mean,
besides Juvie and Manny Fresh, man, come on now. Yeah.
Man, I mean, D-Lo.
Okay.
That had to be my most favorite performance because that's the things he came from.
Okay.
You know, and then to see him come out, that was the first time I seen him come out since the accident.
Okay.
So it was good to see that type of energy and this. I mean, Manny Fresh came and bring the Bay Area together.
Yeah.
You know, it was in seeing Keisha Cole.
No, Lil Mo.
Lil Mo for sure.
Yeah, Lil Mo.
Yeah. So that was fire, and it's just good to see people come together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So it's one of these things where shout out to Boy Dame again for putting that together.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Boy Dame.
He brought out all the legends for sure.
All the legends that night.
For sure.
It was a legendary night, man.
Yeah, man.
So we gonna kick it off, man. You know, tell us where you from, man. Tell us how you got your rap name and everything else, man. Please tell us that, man.
Man, look, so Scotty Summer here. One of the things about me growing up is this: everybody called me Summer because I got the fly shit on, but I'm also bringing a light. A lot of people get confused with what it is to be their self. I think being yourself is being someone that's going to bring a wave of people to bring a wave and an influence that's going to allow people to be better than who they think they are. Because when they look in the mirror, they see something that they can be. You know, they don't see stagnant. They don't see something that sets them into a place where they can't grow out of. When they look in the mirror, they see, hey, look, I see the future. I see the people that brought me here to be in this mirror. And all that is just being around to be people that bring you up. Because at the end of the day, I feel like most people that grow up in environments where they don't have people that believe in them, they end up becoming stagnant. You know, I grew up out here in Berkeley, but I also lived in East Oakland. I lived in the city, and being one of those people that grow up all over around the Bay Area, you see diversity. You know, you see talk about it. You know, you see the Asians, you see the whites, but at the end of the day, you see tech, you see fashion, you see art, you see culture, you see the Mexicans, you see everyone getting along. This is a special place, and what it is it creates a ingenuity that allows people to take ideas from other communities and put it together. There's no reason that you could be broke in the Bay Area.
No, it's definitely.
Man, do you remember when you first made your first band?
Man,
I can't remember, but I remember though.
Start coming in.
There's some good money back then.
It was a goal you had to hit.
Man, once you break that first 100, man, it's over with, man. For sure.
Man,
for sure.
If you could give 5 gems to the youth, what will be those 5 gems to make a band if you had nothing right now? If someone gave you $100, how would you make that first band?
I just tell them to Stay humble.
Stay humble.
Stay humble.
Stay humble. Stay hungry.
Mm.
Stay consistent.
Mm.
And stay doing something.
Mm.
Don't never just stop. Don't never stay stagnant like you said. Stay doing something. Make sure you move into something. I don't care what. If it's small, it's going to turn big.
Something positive that though too, because you know, and this the use of the messages. You don't got nothing to do nothing crazy to get no money out here.
For real, bro.
There's so many sources out here for you to get money. Either you can get a job, you can start your business, you know, you could whatever you gotta do. You don't gotta do nothing crazy to get no money.
At all.
So,
Keep hustling.
That's my message to the youth, as to get some money.
Nah,
stay positive.
Stay
man.
positive. Get some money.
Get some money, man.
For sure. It's too much money to get out here. Just take it from somebody.
Nah.
And I know this is the Bip capital of the world, but when we really sit down and look at it, this is the get money capital of the world.
Yes, it is.
Hello.
Definitely.
Especially if you're trying. That's what I say.
All you gotta do is look at Forbes. Where the most of the billionaires come from.
Come on,
Man.
The Bay
You
Area.
need a little bit of it, right?
Yeah.
Warren Buffett.
They gotta
all
share
out
some of
here.
that money though, man.
Silicon Valley, we
They gotta
got the
share
most
some of that money,
millionaires
man.
in the whole United States, right here, right now.
Nah,
I can
that's-
cross a bridge and be. Facebook is right here.
Definitely.
Google, we got the big Amazon, we got Salesforce. Everything is out here. It can be money be made, but when you just stay stagnant, you will never make anything.
No, that's the truth.
And
That's
if you
the
don't
truth.
go nowhere, you won't even see something else. You even try to strive for something else. Some people never left the Bay. Is what the real problem is.
Yeah, and that's what me and my brother Lavish talk about a lot, where it's coming to a mindset of, hey, look, we got to put ourselves in position where we start taking these ideas from Japan, Tokyo, Harajuku,
Yeah.
Soho, New York. If you understand what it is to step into a new environment and see something fresh, that changes your life.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I went to a penthouse.
Yeah.
I was like, this is how people supposed to live?
Different.
Yeah.
I had that. It's a culture shock. That's why I say so. Outside the Bay, where else you live?
Man, first of all, I want to shout out Moda Media. I want to shout out my brother Pablo. He just got back from Mexico.
Shout
He
out
was in
Pablo.
Paris.
Shout out Pablo.
And when we talk about where I just got back from, I was in New York for Fashion Week. You already know how Fashion Week is. You
How
gotta
was
put
that?
it on, put it on, put it
I
on,
see you
put
put
it
that
on.
shit on,
you
man.
gotta
I
know,
didn't know.
man.
Hey, man.
That's a
I
different
know you
style
just
right
came
there.
back from Fashion Week.
My
Come on,
brother,
man.
my brother.
Let's
brother.
go.
You-
Tell us a little about that.
You know, Fashion Week is one of those places. It's I like to call it the Renaissance of the modern age. Because when you go there, you see people with different backgrounds, especially people from different worlds. So I'm interacting with people from Paris, interacting with people from Canada. Shout out Saint, shout out Zay, shout out my boy Kiddo. We throwing an event at Art Basel, Sound Basel. Definitely RCP right now. We already got 200 RCPs and it's only two weeks away.
That's dope.
So we definitely want to give a shout out to everybody out there. But Fashion Week is one of these things where you walk into worlds, you go into these shows. Shout out Pharrell. I walked through the Kenzo show. And one of those things was it's like people really take art seriously in these pockets.
Yes, I do.
One of the things that I realized being in the Kenzo show is that Pharrell has a way not to use sonics, to use sounds, to use frequencies, to let people know how he feels.
Yeah.
He had a traditional drummer while the people were walking in the show. And shout out Nigo as well. That's his brand. And one of the main things I also realized that being in Fashion Week is that it's okay to be yourself. A lot of people take fashion overly seriously, let it judge. Some days I might be in a suit, some days I might be in sweats. Shout out AuraFit. It helps. It's my app that I'm working on right now. It actually helped me style me for this event today.
Okay.
So I'll give y'all some taste messages of that as time goes on.
Definitely gotta get some.
Definitely,
Aztecs. I'ma give
man.
some
You got the drip.
Man,
Definitely got to tap into that frequency.
Man, definitely.
You
That's
alright.
a good look right there.
Nah, I appreciate you, brother. You know, it's always real, recognized real. But you know, when y'all came into the game, what were some of the things that helped you realize that you gotta really take it to the next level when you hit that first wall?
Be honest with you, you know, this the Bay Area, so it's kind of like one thing about being a Bay, you gotta stay at it. You can't just let up or, you know, just think you're not doing nothing, you know, better or good, you know, because honestly, like, I feel like we do a good job out here, especially running this platform, Bay Area Alert.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard doing it out here because you got so many people who want to, you know, create platforms and do what you do. And like I said, I've been doing this since 2016. We've been doing this since 2016. And it's like, I've been seeing a lot of people trying to create these platforms under the Bay Area, but they don't know the outcomes and what it comes to do these type of things.
Talk about it, bro.
So when I say that, I just mean like, you know, you got to stay down. You got to stay consistent. You know, you got to stay in these people's faces. And, you know, you got to be for the culture.
You got to be for the culture for sure.
And one thing about Bay Area, we are for the culture. We don't choose no sides. We don't play no politics. We deal with everybody. I don't care if you're from the East, West, North, South, whatever. We're going to come pull up on you and, you know, come deal with you, you know. So that's one thing about us that stands out from everybody else. You know, we deal with everybody in a good way.
No, that's real.
Not in a bad way, in a good way, you know. So that's one thing about us, you know. We just try to stay consistent about what we do and, you know, just try to stay on their heads out here, man. It's the Barry, you know. We just try to show everybody love.
No, you got to, bro.
You know, and I'm going to let him tell you on our coming too.
Most definitely. Shoot, it's been a dynamic duo right here. We've been on our feet. We working hard.
Feet tired.
You know, we tired. We ready for the big break, but until then, you know, we still working, man. We try to pull everybody together, try to be one for the community. We try to, you know, do exactly what we can and play our part to make things better in the Bay Area.
Sure.
We try to throw events, try to bring people together. You know, you have your ups and downs like that. But we still continue on with what we trying to do and continue on with the goal.
Definitely.
So the Bay is basically like a lot of loving people who just need some direction. You know, if it ain't nothing going on, then something bad's gonna happen. But if you got something going on to put people in the environment so they can enjoy themselves outside of work and stuff, from all the stresses that they going through in life, all we doing is trying to set a good scene to where you can enjoy your time outside of all of that. It'll be a better Bay Area.
That's all we need right there.
You know, everybody just be stressed out and need something to do to release their stress. And we just want to do it in a positive way and in a good way.
Yeah, what are some of your things that when you go outside you miss about the Bay Area?
When I go outside the Bay Area, just how we come together. You know, we can be coming together. It's loud music, people dancing and stuff like that. It's about 4 or 5 in the morning. I've been in the States to where it's 1 in the morning and I'm like, what else is there going on? And it's time to go to sleep. You know, so I see the difference between the Bay Area for me living in different states of how it actually works. Yes, Atlanta, Houston, they stay open to 5 in the morning, but we are actually outside the club. You know, like it's a free event late night.
Top 5 places to go in the Bay Area when you're trying to get lit.
When you want to get lit, I'm gonna say
top 5 clubs.
I'm gonna just tell you that
whatever.
Man, top 5 people. Shoot, I'm gonna go top 5 people. What I'm gonna go to? I'm gonna go to Butter, Shell, Hard, and Millions.
Okay.
Wherever they at. Desi's. I'm gonna shout out Desi's.
Shout out Desi.
I'm gonna shout out Mook Management.
Okay.
He throwing these events at Lux, Level 13. He got a couple clubs for show too.
Okay.
Who else we got?
We got it's all like for the culture in Oakland too.
For the culture, you know, that's
Cave.
old school Mexican.
Okay.
It's
Cave. We
actually a lot of good places out here too.
Cave. The Cave came out of the scene recent. That shit started popping. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Cave is doing their thing. They got hookah.
They got hookah. They got good food. Shout out Taste of Rose.
Man, Taste of Rose.
Hey, shout out Taste of Rose. She cooking that good food in there. You got to go to Cave one night. Good cooks too. You know.
For sure.
But I ain't gonna lie, it's like a few club scenes on. You got Temple in the City that's been doing their thing lately. Lately.
They got Valencia Room.
The Valencia Room, 1217. We was at 1217 this weekend too. It was live. The club scene is coming back.
Yeah, and shout out to Commune. Commune is this new place that's cultivating a dope scene in the Bay.
Where that's at?
Oakland.
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
Everybody gotta check that out.
We're gonna pull up. We gotta pull up.
Commune.
You know, one thing about the Bay Area scene, the night scene that brought us back was All-Star Weekend.
Bro, and look, we got the Super Bowl coming, boy.
And we got the Super Bowl coming. February, come on.
All-Star Weekend show, that's how the
All-Star Weekend show how I really like, I ain't gonna lie, I never seen the clubs open so late to where everybody outside to 6, 7 o'clock in the morning.
You going on the bridge, you couldn't get nowhere.
You couldn't get nowhere. They was serving chicken wings in the club. I thought I was in Atlanta.
Like we in Atlanta with it, Miami right
I thought I was in Atlanta, the Bay Area.
Wings in the club.
I stayed here. I went inside at like 6 o'clock. We didn't need to go get breakfast. We had wings in the club.
Yo, mark my words. They gonna look at this interview years from now.
Yeah.
We about to turn the Bay Area up.
We about to turn it up.
That showed us what it should be.
Yeah.
But that's what it's about to be.
What it's about to be.
Talk about it, bro.
Come on, talk about it.
In, Oakland Oakland, San Francisco,
Definitely.
San Leandro, all the cities in the Bay was turned up.
It was all over.
It's
all over.
That was just a taste of the future.
Yeah, taste of the future.
Yeah, man.
So
we saw the potential here.
Definitely. So ain't no telling what All-Star, All-Star, not All-Star, Super Bowl weekend gonna look like.
For sure,
and,
for sure.
And another event that was even harder, shout out I Show Speed, man. He came and made the Bay.
Oh, yeah.
Man, we got, shout out all the streamers right now.
All the streamers,
We in a new world.
Yeah,
we in a new
world.
world.
New world
I
for
Show
sure.
Speed weren't that, y'all know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
Known for, we mess with him for sure for that.
Definitely.
Bay, respect and love him for that.
Yeah, I remember when people used to go to school to want to be doctors or lawyers. Now people becoming streamers, making millions.
Definitely.
Shout out to streamers.
Shout out to the
I
streamers.
Have no beef with y'all.
And that's a new income,
Keep
man.
on doing your thing,
Keep
Mr.
going up.
Independent, Mrs. Independent.
Yep, man.
Talk about it.
Hey, so look, I got a question. You didn't grow up in the Bay Area, right?
Nah, I grew up in Bay Area. I grew up right down the street.
Okay.
Shout out Berkeley.
Shout out Berkeley?
Yeah. Shout out Willard.
But you was in Baltimore, though.
Oh, yeah. So I grew up half my life in Berkeley, half my life in Baltimore, half my life in Oakland, half my life in Baltimore. The Bay Area is definitely my home.
Okay.
So my family is one of these interesting families where you got one grandma, two sons. The sons are really close.
Yeah.
So my dad would send me to the Bay Area for the summer.
Yeah.
And then I sent my uncle would send me back home during the winter, and I would have my school
That's
there.
beautiful.
And then eventually I say, have all my friends live out here. I want to go to high school out here. I want to go to middle school out here.
Yeah.
And this is the Bay Area is in my blood.
Yeah.
You can't change that.
So
I mean,
what's
it's the way I think. Always improve yourself.
Okay. So what's the difference between, when I say the culture between Baltimore and the Bay Area?
Well, I tell you straight up, being in the Bay Area changed my life. Being in Baltimore, you let me know what the world is like. Baltimore is black, white. And so when you're around your friends, it's not as diverse as it is in the Bay Area. The Bay Area has Asians. You have shout out my Latinos.
All around.
Shout out the black. Shout out the whites. The water bring them all. And that water is purity. That water is the truth.
Definitely.
So, and it's also a reflection.
Okay.
And so when we're looking at the Bay Area, we gotta realize that growing up out here, it did change my life. The difference between the Bay Area and Baltimore is that Baltimore is a little bit more of a just a one city and one flavor. You know, you got the blacks, you got the whites. The culture in Baltimore, dance culture is really big out there. Fashion, Baltimore's ranked one of the most beautiful places in the world for people.
Okay.
So when I was growing up, it was one of the most ugliest places. So we transforming. So when we look at the world and the things Baltimore offers, we got Under Armour out there. Shout out Steph Curry.
Shout out Steph.
The Tupac is from Baltimore, but he also came to the Bay. The Baltimore Bay Area connection is like this for real.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
If you think about it.
But you know, the world just see the wire.
Yeah.
The world just see the wire.
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure.
so everything is real. The wire is real.
Okay.
Like I have family members that acted in the wire. They got real people from Baltimore to be in that.
Okay.
So you know, I say my use and refrigerator, but then I had to change it up. Dude. But when we really think about what life is like, it's like you go to Baltimore and you realize like, yo, out here, Baltimore's kind of like the Bay where you don't got gangs. It's just niggas that don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
They will rob you. They will beat the shit out of you.
Definitely.
They will kill you.
Hey.
So Baltimore's
Hey.
nothing to really play with. If you go to East Baltimore, West Baltimore, is all bad.
Yeah.
But the harbor.
Stay downtown then.
Stay downtown.
We'll stay downtown.
M&T Bank. Shout out Lamar Jackson.
Yes, sir.
But when you really think about it, it's like Baltimore's changing, Oakland's changing. Every place had these periods of time. Baltimore was one of the worst cities in the early 2000s, right? Same like Oakland. But with tech and all these other things coming into the city, it's a great place to buy property. It's a great place to invest in. Like I said, not only Baltimore's one of the most beautiful places for people in the world, but also all the investments in real estate going in the city right now is crazy. Yeah. So shout out Baltimore. It helped me become the man I am. But the Bay Area, I can't say nothing, but this stuff is in my blood. I'm still out here today.
Man, look, man, we got Scotty Summers in the building, man. Sitting down with Barry Alert. I got another thing to ask you, man.
What's up, bro?
How did you get into the music thing, man?
Music. I might have to take out the glasses for this.
Man,
bro,
let us know the
when we
music
talk about
thing.
music is one of these things. Shout out Miracle Thomas. Miracle Thomas is my cousin. She used to sing to me as a baby. And music has been one of these things that has been in my life my whole life. I can't fake that. From producing, I had a guitar as a child. Everything with music just really speaks to me. And when we look at what I did this year, I dropped 5 albums in the last 5 months.
Oh, whoa.
We talking about 20 song, 15 song projects.
Oh, whoa.
And I'm sitting on about 3-4 more albums coming out in the next couple of months.
Oh, whoa.
And so when we think about it, it's like music is in me. I'm a workhorse when it comes to music. I can freestyle, I write, when it comes to when it started with me though, it's like I remember I was living in Miami. Shout out Rich Ad. He was my basically my dorm mate. He was literally living next door.
Yeah.
He from Philly, barring stuff up every day. I'm like, who the fuck this rapping next door?
Yeah.
He come over, yo, I make music. I said, I know you make music. I'm about to bar you up. We go back and forth freestyling. But that being around a community of other people that appreciate the art of rapping.
Okay.
You know, I'm not afraid to say the word rapper. That's the other N word, right?
Yeah.
And so
Hey man, it's good.
and so but when we talk about the truth, it's like that showed me that what it is to be myself. I thought making music is something you should do in quiet. No one around my community really pushed that. You know, going to Berkeley High, shout out Kalani.
Shout out Kalani.
Shout out Kiki. You know, shout out Spence.
Shout out
Shout out
Spence.
Logino. You know, we got a lot of people that went to Berkeley High. But the other, and this is just the shout out G-Eazy.
G-Eazy. Yeah. Man, that's a legend right there in the Bay, man.
Yeah, so I mean
Oh, Lil B, the pack.
It keep going on. I mean, these last few blocks have changed my life, and it changed a lot of people's life.
Man, look, man, listen, man, you've been rapping for a minute, man. You know, and the Bay Area scene is kind of big on this influence. Who's your biggest influence out here, or who people do you listen to out here?
Man, I mean, everybody say Mac Dre, but Mac Dre really is one of these people that created an innovative sound. I mean, you have the Thiz movement after this, right?
Yeah.
And so, but I don't want to just go and say Mac Dre, E40, Too Short. These are all legends.
Yeah,
this is Mount Rushmore for a reason. But let's shout out LaRussell.
LaRussell.
Well, someone that's working hard in this contemporary
He worked too hard.
Shout out I Am Sue, HBK.
Shout out I Am Sue.
Man, there's a lot of people working in the Bay, man. I saw a couple people a few weeks ago. Shout out John Ritchie.
John Ritchie.
Man, there's a lot of people right now that's blowing up in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
And it's almost impossible to not see someone working.
Yeah.
In this day and age, you got social media and stuff. Yeah. It's really hard to not see somebody. You might not like it. You might not.
But you gonna see it.
Follow them. But you gonna see it. Those views go up for a reason.
Definitely.
Now, what's another thing is, you give me that kind of vibe like you would do Afro beats.
Yo, you know, I love Afrobeat.
That's the new movement. That's a wave.
That's a wave.
Come on, man. I mess with Afrobeat.
You know, and when I think of Afrobeats, I think of freedom. I think about positivity. Yeah. I think about unique vocals. Shout out all my Africans. We got a large Ethiopian community out here in the Bay Area.
Oh,
shout out the Somalians, the Abashas. Shout out first of all the Nigerians and Ghanaians with
food too.
Man, those Afrobeats go crazy.
Definitely.
You know, and it's funny you bring that up because I'm working on a new sound right now.
Okay.
And I call it Bpop. Now, what Bpop is it stands for Black Pop. And what it is going to open up a new door for what it is to show what it is to be from the Black experience. It doesn't have to sound like anything crazy, but it does have to be the drum and bass beats that I use. Luna Part 3. I have a couple songs out right now that highlight that. Okay. And I really want you guys, it's probably gonna be playing right now as I'm talking, but I really want you guys to really understand that during the summer that's just gonna take over.
Oh yeah.
Shout out Pink Panther, she's an innovator of the Bpop as well.
Shout out Pink Panther. Bpop gonna turn up for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Because when I listen to Afro beats and I see where they came from and they videos of the struggle, it's like struggle music, but this is what keep us happy though.
Yeah.
All of them come together over some partying, music, have some drinks type stuff. That's what their music described to me.
Yeah, and a lot of the and shout out Rema, shout out Burna Boy. He just threw the event at the Coliseum.
He did the Oakland Arena.
Yeah, my fiance brought me out. She said, "Hey baby, I got a suite for you." I came through. I was like, "Oh, it's Burna Boy." Man, oh my God.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, man. Yeah, shout out baby girl. Yeah. The main thing is like Afrobeat does bring this level of positivity, but when I hear this Afrobeat music, I hear unity.
Yes.
You know, they ain't talking about what side of the world you from.
Nope.
At the end of the day, it's about, hey, look, we all making this good music. Let's keep it going.
If you're here, let's have fun.
Yeah, man.
Because I done been to a couple of Afrobeat parties, and they just like, you know, they embrace me like, I don't care where you from. We having fun tonight, listen to the music, and it's just a vibe. It puts you in a whole different vibe. Like, you ain't on what you normally be on when you're on an Afrobeats party. All that different music, Caribbean. It's a whole different type of. I love Afrobeats though.
No, that's real. And when y'all think about it, when thinking about music in general, who are your top 5 artists right now?
Top 5 artists.
Well, how about you say the Bay and you say Oakland?
Yo, you got the Bay. I ain't got the Bay. You got the Bay. I'm gonna say over right now. The artist I really listen to is for real. I say I listen to Lil Baby still.
Okay.
That's one of my artists I listen to. I don't know. I got mood, different kind of moods for music though. So Lil Baby, I still be in my little Boosie mode.
When you trying to get lit, what's that mood?
I go to Tay B.
Okay.
Tay B from Detroit, or Skilla Baby. That's why I like.
Yo, Detroit and the Bay got this weird connection where it is a synchronous connection.
Yeah.
Everybody from the Bay go to Detroit or vice versa.
Yeah, for surely. That's I don't know. That's like my top music right now. Like Lil Durk, love Lil Durk. The music, motivation. You know, keep me going through the days. Look like who else? That's hard.
No, that's a solid top 4 right now.
Yeah, top 4. That's all I got is top 4. He gonna give you his top of the Bay right now.
Of the Bay? You know I'm going with the OGs.
Okay.
I love the official ones, like you said. I'm gonna have to say E40 and them off top. Too Short, Fab in there too. All them legends.
All
legends.
Fab, for sure.
But who coming up? Like you said, Lil Russell. You can catch me slapping, Filthy off top.
Filthy Rich.
Filthy and Lil Blood. I'm slapping them all day.
That's a legend for sure.
Who else? I got a lot of them, but I don't want to go all the way into it though. But y'all know y'all is. Shout out to y'all.
We not saying top 5.
But the people I'm listening to though. Yeah, I'm playing everybody. I love the hood music. I'm listening to everybody in the hood. They know who they are. John Mack.
Okay.
We slapping John Mack. He put you on the vibe. It's a lot of barrel. I can name 10 that's coming up right now.
It's a lot of
off tops that I mess with on personal levels.
What projects do you got coming out right now? You said you got albums. You didn't drop albums. What's your biggest thing that you working on right now?
Man, look, that's a great question. So I like to break myself into like 3 places, right? So we got the art, which is stay cozy. I'm a fashion designer, so I do cutting soles. I wish you could see these pants right now, but
we don't see them.
The video.
I see them right now. I need some of them right now. He's swagging them right now, man. I wear 36, man. Just remember, I wear 36, man.
Yeah, so it's probably right here, right now. And then we have I'm building these apps that are going to change the world. Right now, the world is sick. And we need to be able to put ourselves in a position where we're able to heal people.
Definitely.
And so one of the things about being a software engineer is the ability to create. And so one of the other projects I'm working on is a beautiful app called OrFit, which allows any individuals to avoid being chastised, being unable to dress or too ugly. What it is an app that we created that allows you to choose based off where your college selection is and base it off a template that's going to allow you to choose the best outfit for what you're wearing for that occasion.
Definitely.
You might be going on a hinge date, might be meeting your long lost friend, but you want to make sure that you're dressed for the occasion.
Yeah.
Is she artsy girl? Is he a guy that listens to Playboy Cardi? What should I wear for the night based off my closet selection? You don't gotta buy nothing new. And then we have some more features coming soon. I'm gonna be showcasing the outfit that the app actually designed for us for the night.
Okay.
That's a cheat code right there.
Cheat code.
Give it some game right now, man. Don't
Code.
give him too much game, but hold on, no. Don't give him too much game. Hold on, slow down. Hold on, cause y'all paying attention, but y'all can't hear this, man. Definitely.
Every time. And shout out a couple people we got working with. Shout out Commune. Shout out my boy Lav. Shout out John Ritchie. Shout out Saint. These are all people that's working with us for the project right now.
Okay.
One of the main things I do want to bring up is the music. And I mentioned how I had 5 albums coming out that came out. Right?
That's working right there.
And Dear Summer, Fashion Speaks, Art of Sound, American Dreamer, and then Art of Sound Plus. 5 projects. And when I look at this, I look at hard work, dedication, and being in your truth. I feel like most people enter into a mindset where they're unable to be their authentic self.
Yeah.
People told me don't drop too much. No one's gonna listen.
No, what?
No one told Lil B that when he dropped mixtape after mixtape after mixtape. No one told NBA Youngboy that.
Nope.
When he dropped mixtape after mixtape after mixtape. At the end of the day, art is nothing but a showcase of who I am.
Definitely.
And everyone needs to find out who they are and chase after that.
Definitely.
The world right now, we're in a place where we're held back behind bars of what we think we should be based off of societal pressures, whether you grew up in environments where you didn't have a father or a mother, or the church changed you. At the end of the day, you need to be putting yourself in a position where you understand that, hey, God makes everybody to be able to take their self to the next level for the glory of who he is.
Definitely.
You know, this is one of the things for me that allowed me to make Art of Sound.
Yeah.
And I named it specifically the Art of Sound because when we listen to music, we listen to everyone's Art of Sound. Definitely. Now, what does their art show you about not only their thought process, but what they want to pour into you? It says in the Bible that, you know, God made the art, God made music in order to evangelize who he is, right? Why is he so good? Why is God the able to inspire others to do better and be better versions of themselves? Yeah. So when anyone that makes music, what are they showcasing to you? Are they showing you something to be more godly or godless? And these are just questions. So when I make the Art of Sound, this is Scotty Summer's rendition of Art of Sound.
Because what they call that is your natural talent.
Your natural talent. For
so
sure.
That's why I say it's a natural. That's your nature. What God gave you. That's why whenever that's your natural talent. Oh yeah, that's what God gave you to do what you got to do in this world. Yeah. So Art of Sound is basically your nature.
Okay.
So that's why you got a good idea with that one, and this is taking off, man. I see you going big, and it just makes sense as you explain it. You know, I can listen to somebody tell me something, and it makes sense. I be like, oh yeah, he got something really going. Man, everything you saying is making sense, and it's coming together, and you putting that stuff together well. I know you working on it.
No, I appreciate it, brother, but I'm nothing without the giants before me.
Definitely.
And I want to give y'all guys your flowers. I mean, I've been in the Bay Area, like I said, my whole life, and seeing you guys grow from the channel that you started with to now. I mean, you're literally a seed that's growing into a rose. Yes, and I feel like in the Bay Area, we need more pages like you to showcase the positives of the Bay Area and what's going on the nitty gritty. And no one's really going into the streets really showcasing that. Nope. And shout out Team Bay Area. They do that for sure.
Definitely. And shout out Team Bay Area Alert.
Shout out North
Willie Joe.
Yes, sir.
Next up,
Yeah.
Oh, NorCal next up, Shout out everybody, man. That's doing their thing.
Yeah, shout out AON. My brother, hilarious.
Yeah, he doing his thing on the interview. He doing his thing.
He didn't improve so much over time.
For sure.
I really be proud of him, though.
Definitely. Respect that, man.
Yeah, man. And as we mentioned these giants, right? And I said I'm nobody without the giants before me. I constantly realize that the game that we're in now, everybody got an op. Everybody, who you afraid of, or who don't like you, who hating on you. Yeah. You don't hate on no one unless unless you putting yourself down. Nope. Right now, we're in an environment where there's so many avenues to make money. You shouldn't have no ops.
Yes, sir.
Your op needs to be not being broke.
Definitely. Get some motion. Get some motion. Get some money.
We're gonna make that acronym.
Be yourself,
get
man. Or if you want some motion, man, you just gotta stay down till you come up, man. That's the motion, man. That's all I can tell you.
When you bored.
Nah, that's the truth.
You only hate on people when you ain't happy with what you doing too. So that's what I'm saying. When it comes to the barriers, like if you with it, you would. If you not, you not. You know. I appreciate it. Like I said, I support everybody that's doing something out here. Yeah. Positive, no matter what it is. I respect anybody that's doing something out here. Shout out C. Lee.
Shout out C. Lee. That's
my boy right there. He been a big part of what I'm doing too out here though.
Shout out C. Lee for sure.
Definitely. Shout out Filthy too. Shout out Taka Media. Shout out Lil Blood. Everybody that's been a part of what Bay Area Alert doing out here, that's been supporting us. Stuff like that. And shout out to Boy Dame too, because the Boy Dame actually was the first person who knew who I was doing Bay Area Alert. He told me to pull up to the studio, and he had Paris Night in the studio.
Oh, and
he had me listen to a few tracks. So shout out to the Boy Dame. Like he was actually the first person to know who I was running Bay Area Alert. So shout out to him too.
No, that's love.
That's love.
We're nowhere without unity.
Yeah, definitely.
One thing when I go to Atlanta that I notice a lot is that they know how to put each other into position.
Yeah.
It's Tom Brady in the whole game.
Definitely.
Yeah, for real.
That's people talk about. Shout out Neo, King, Sal, DJ Sharp, and Simba. One of the things I was thinking about when I was talking to them was like, what is the problem with the Bay Area? Why is the youth and the OGs not able to pass that baton forward? Yeah. And it's being able to put on game, put you in position that, hey, look, I don't know what you're gonna do with this resource, but run it.
Well, run it.
Because I have it just to be ran.
Definitely.
That's real. That's real,
man. Pass on like that, man, people be in a whole better place.
Definitely, man.
Yeah, man.
Shout out everybody you just named too, man. Simba been doing this thing for a minute. He keep doing this thing. He putting on for the Bay Area, man. You know, he was close to one of my peoples I'm close to, man. R.P. Bugsy. You know, he passed away not too long ago, man. So, you know, shout out Simmer, man. Salute to what you're doing for the Bay too, man. Respect it, man.
Independence, man. We love it. We love it. We love it. We love it. You know, I want to shout out Troop, shout out Trey, shout out Menelik, shout out Deshaun Beats, man. A lot of legendary musicians.
Shout out to all y'all
that I spend time with, help cultivate this craft.
Man, we gotta have. I said we got a special guest in here, man. We gotta have Team Bay Area come crash the building or something, man. Or, what's going on, man? Where you at, man? Come on, where you at? Come on, man. Come crash the building, man. That's another platform that's doing its thing, man. He coming.
Yes, sir.
That's another platform that's coming up in the Bay Area, man. If you ain't following Team Bay Area, then you ain't following nothing, man. Oh man, what's going on with you, bro? Man, yes, sir. Come on, man. Team Bay Area, man. What Bay Area alert, man. Scotty Summer, man. It's the big movement going on, man. What's going on with you, man?
Chilling, man. Chilling, man. How y'all doing?
Man, we doing good, man. It's finally. I told you we was gonna sit down, and make some things popping, man. It's about time, man.
Hell yeah.
So you gotta tell us, man. How did you start running Team Bay Area, man? Because you been doing your thing. You outside. What you putting on for the Bay also, man?
Nah, definitely. So you know, if people that don't know, you know, I used to be an artist. So when I was an artist, you know, I obviously was repping the Bay tough. So I'm from Vallejo, California.
Yes, sir.
So, you know, definitely was doing that. Then probably like 8 years ago, I transitioned over to become an A&R.
Okay.
So today I'm a A&R for Generation Now, which is a DJ drama label and stuff like that. So
that's dope.
I'm out there in Atlanta. So when I was out there, it's like I'm not the type of person that's like somewhere else and like just totally like, ain't no reason for me to go back to the Bay. Like,
yeah,
I'm somebody that just like, I was just telling somebody this today, like, it's just a part of me. Like, I've always been somebody that always wanted us together. Man. Like, people used to always be like, man, the Bay need to be more like Atlanta. We need to come together. And I felt like all the moves I used to make as an artist, it was always trying to represent that. Like, even with the I'm from the Bay Area song, like the remix, it got everybody on it. Like, that's always been my vibe. That's always been my style. So when it came to Team Bay Area, I just wanted to do something that can keep me connected to the community and keep me, you know what I'm saying, and keep me like in tune with stuff. So I just did it and just was posting stuff I like. And then we did the top 50. Once I did the top 50.
And that had them going right there, man. They like, who is that behind Team Bay Area? They had me, they was in my DM. Who was that on? I'm like, bro, I don't know. Like, I did not make that look. They was cussing me out for a minute. Hey, but that was a good idea though, man. That's how you get it going out here, man. It don't matter who's in the top 50, y'all doing y'all thing at the end of the day, so it wasn't nothing less or who's better or not. So that was a good thing that you did though.
That was like in 2023. So when I did the list, you know, everyone went crazy, blah, blah, blah. That's when everybody started knowing the page, but the page got hacked. And then I wasn't able to get back in it. So the page was down for 2 years. Damn. So I didn't even, after the top 50, I've never posted again for 2 years. So when I got the page back, thanks to my friend Scotty Summer and his good people he know over at Meta.
We gotta work together, man. We gotta work together, man.
My brother definitely lined me up with the right people, and they got the page back. So when I got it back in November of 2024. It was at like 5,000. Now it's almost 50K.
Yeah, you working
now, a year later.
You working.
So, you know, now we building finna enter the original content space, trying to collab with people like y'all.
Man, we working, man. That ain't even a question, man. Come on, man. When I say we working, man, we working, man. You did a good job, man. You know, we gotta, like I said, it's good to let us know who behind these pages, because you know they got a lot of people that do these pages, you know what I'm saying? And they not us. And I'm not saying nothing bad though, but they not us. When I say they not us though. Like, we really out here bleeding the culture. We know what we talking about. We know what we doing at the end of the day. So, man, salute to Team Bay Area, man. Come on, man. We working, man. Come on, man. Definitely, man. So what's next, man? What you got going on with your platform, man?
We got a lot going on. So, you know, we actually got a project we about to drop through Team Bay Area with my boy. Y'all remember Neo the Gift? Yeah. So he go by King NTG now. So we finna drop a project with him, my boy D Sharp, the Golden State Warriors DJ, produced all the beats. So that's gonna be the first project we dropping in Super Bowl weekend. So it's part of the reason why I'm out here. So we getting that together. We got the Team Bay Area compilation coming. We gonna get into this original content. We got food reviews. My boy Chef Wood. So I'm just stepping into the space.
Everything. I see you, man. You working.
Like, you know what I mean? Me and my bro working on a few apps and a few things like that. You know what I'm saying? We're working on the Scotty Summer projects as well. So, you know, we evolved with a lot of stuff. Definitely.
Nah, that's a good. You doing your thing, bro. For real. Salute to you. Come on, man. And follow him if you're not.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man, it's definitely good to have you here, man. You know, when we think about the next steps for the Bay Area, what do you want to see as we come together as a community?
I just want to see everybody come together. And when I say that, like, we ain't got to come together as all as one, but let's put on as one. Like, we don't got to be divided. Everybody's so divided out here. You know, sometimes you got to watch who you do business with, because somebody might be mad about who you doing business with out here. And then, like I said earlier, politics is everything. But one thing, I don't play the politics.
Nah, you can't.
You can't call my phone like, oh, you over here with such and such. Hey, look, click. Business is business, you know. That's how we move around, man. We ain't gonna choose sides. We ain't gonna do none of that. So I think that's where we go far at, as far as working in the Bay Area. We don't just politic on one.
We respect it though.
We respect it though.
Yeah.
we know, but we all outside. We all around, man. We got kids to feed, man. So you know,
talk about it, bro.
So we just trying to put on for the culture, man. You know, we just trying to make sure everybody get a spotlight out here. It don't matter if we make it or not. We just want to make sure somebody making it, you know, do what they do out here, man. So that's our biggest thing out here, is running this platform too, man. For sure.
Politics won't play a part when everybody know there's money to be made.
Talk about it, bro.
You know, when you get together with certain people you ain't got together with, that's what's slowing the money down, because you're supposed to get with them and get the money over there.
Exactly.
So when people getting held back, they're getting held back from their own money and own blow up because of what they got going on some past history, stuff like that. I understand if blood was shed, whatever, but at the end of the day, it's certain people I be wanting to see together make a hit, and I know they'll make it, but they're not gonna do it because of the politics. The politics killing off the Bay at the end of the day. It's so many people from the other sides that'll make hits and turn up.
I'm like, if Lucci
and Thug did it, man.
Lucci and Jeezy get on the same thing.
Yeah, I ain't trying to.
Women and Cash Money.
Yeah, I ain't trying to.
Why can't such and such do it? And I'm not even gonna say no names, but it's like, why can't such and such do this on here?
It'll be nothing but hits. We got people that'll make hits if we combine the right players.
But that's for another day.
Yeah, for real. You know, well, I ain't Jay Maine. I ain't trying to be the peacemaker like that, but I'm just telling you that's what'll go on if it did happen, though. You feel me? But
we'll be big as all as we want to, you know.
Off top, but you know. The politics, but I respect the politics at the end of the day too.
Nah, for sure. You know, growing up in the Bay, I mean, going to Smokehouse up the street in Berkeley, that was one of my favorite restaurants, man. What was one of the best childhood spots you had in the Bay growing up? Like, what was one of the best, like, memorable places, whether it was a restaurant or just a place to go have fun at?
Phones. Breakfast. Yeah. I used to be walking.
Restaurant or just period?
Just period.
Just
Mill Peter skating ring. It was a time to, you know, we used to all link up Saturday at the skating ring. I'm talking about the whole Bay. If you didn't get in, you didn't get in. But if you was outside, you was still lit because the whole Bay was still outside. I mean, like the hyphy movement, like, you know, that was like the biggest thing out here, you know, for real. Like, I don't, you know, when 40 did Tell Me When to Go, Keep the Sneakers, it's like that movie, 106 in Park, everything. Shout out Confining, because he was doing this thing too. Like, you know, we didn't have our big times out here, man, and it's still here. I Am Suing Them, HBK gang, everybody was out here doing their thing. But, you know, that's one place that was big, though, going to Mill Peter skating ring every Saturday. You know, that's like Cascade in Atlanta. You had to be in there for sure. You had to be in there for real. So,
and we'd get in the car 7, 8 deep. Somebody in the trunk.
Talk about it.
You feel me? Like, we had days to where, you know, your mama kick you out, so you go to school. You come home about 2:30, latest 3 o'clock. You outside to 9.
Definitely.
Our parents in our generation, they kick you out for all day. You come home some people get before the lights, some people after the lights, but 9, 10, you going in. But we had parents that kick us out all day, didn't even know where we was at. We was all over the Bay Area and didn't say nothing. We was actually survivors. So what I'm saying is that our generation was way different. We can get through out in any state right now. We're gonna try to make something happen. You can't do that with this new generation.
Now, this new generation. Is it possible to find love in this new generation?
It's kind of harder because they got too much at their hands. The tech and social media killed it off. we was going out there with our. I remember having a pen and paper and going to the mall like, hey, we about to bet who get the most numbers up out here, and we doing our thing like that.
And I bet you out of all them numbers you get, out of 10, 3 or 4 is gonna work.
Was the only one that's gonna work. I was on the party lines. We was trying to actually get females and get to them. These nowadays, all you're doing is people see somebody, Holla at them on Instagram later on. Nah, we was attacking right then.
Right there, right
you
there.
got to tell me no right now. We're not about to hit you later on.
All these females want money.
They want money. But at the end of the day, I will respect the new generation. They get more money. I say they get more money than the older generation because there's more money out there to be made. But that's what I would say. They got more money, so they got more access to the females that we were trying to get. We have to work a little harder. We have to have game. We got to talk different little things. You know, when you approach a female, you do this, boom. Now all you got to do is throw a band in the air, and she going to come straight to you. You ain't got to talk.
I feel like if you single, stay single, because there ain't no love out here.
Yeah, nah, I tell you this,
you ain't
man.
got your boo thing from 10 years ago, 7 years ago. Stay
essential.
Stay doing what you doing, because there ain't no love out here at all.
Love out here, but it's rare. You got to find it.
You gotta find that.
It's hard out here.
It ain't
Everybody.
gonna fall in your lap.
Definitely.
And you got to go through something.
For surely.
Before you get over that hump, you got to get over that Wednesday.
You got on 10 dates out
That
here.
hump day is what you got to get past.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, man, it's the Bay, man. I'm glad we able to come together.
Man, it was a good conversation, man. I ain't gonna lie, man.
It's
We
just,
be having good talk.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man.
Real Bay Area.
Come on,
natives,
man.
Legends. They legends. You feel me?
And one thing about it, we're gonna keep it going too. This ain't the end of it. This is the beginning.
The beginning. Talk
This
about
is the
it.
beginning of it. You know, so we're gonna keep it lit for the Bay Area.
Yeah.
So the same way that it was just talking about, just everybody coming together, and the artists. In y'all opinion, especially with like, I can definitely say a platform I definitely watched when I was trying to get it together. What do you feel us as platforms need to do to help push this Bay thing forward? Since we the ones that's got the eyes really watching us for.
I just feel like just stay consistent. Like deal with people who deal with you. Like don't settle for less.
Yeah.
And that when I say don't settle for less, just don't let anybody just misuse you because you got this platform. They see 50,000, they think they can just use you. Don't never let nobody misuse you.
Nah.
You know, stay on their neck. You know, if you got a price, that's what you charge. Stay on it.
Yeah.
You know, and just support. Like that's my biggest thing. I just like supporting people. You know,
Hell yeah.
I want to see us do more collabs. You know, I want you to hit my like, bro, let's do this. You know, stuff like that, so we can keep working the show. We working together, not against each other. You know,
Absolutely.
So that's my biggest thing. You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you say it.
Nah, for sure. Nah, just, you know, we all just need to be together, like you say, unity. If it's unity, everybody can get some money. Everybody trying to, like you said, it's gatekeeping. Just because somebody else come in ain't gonna stop your shine. Keep doing what you do. You know, that's what it is. I be thinking people thinking somebody gonna block their shine. It ain't gonna happen. You make your name, they gonna make their name. If we all lifting each other up, if he do blow up, he gonna lift you right back up. We can keep this stuff going. Definitely. But if you don't never, a closed fist can't receive or give nothing. So why would you be like that? Be open. You feel me? For real. That's the only reason I see the Bay working. If we all get together and everybody just stop the hate and stop the gatekeeping, ain't nobody gonna stop your shine or your money. Somebody gonna come up. You know, I'd rather have people that's in my circle come up. Go ahead and join the team. And that's what we need. We need a Bay Area coalition.
Yes, sir.
Nah, that's real.
That's what it is, man.
That's real.
Bay Area Alert, Team Bay Area, and Scotty Summers, man. We did it, man.
We right here.
Hey, it's a beautiful night in Berkeley,
This the
man.
new Bay
It's
Area
cold
right here,
as
man.
shit, but
Unity,
we did
bro.
it.
We taking over.
We building this coalition. All I'm telling all the rest of y'all, man, join in.
Come on, man.
You already
Get
know.
passed up.
Yes,
'Cause
sir.
we about to get this train moving.
Let's do it.
Man, next year you gonna see it.
And next year is about in a month or two.
It's coming. It's coming.
Rewind this interview 5 years from now. See what's gonna happen. Everything we said came to light.
And in the next 3 years, everybody gonna be a millionaire over here.
Blow
For
up,
sure.
blow up, man.
Talk about
We're
it.
gonna have our own network on Comcast. You know?
Talk about it.
We
Let's
gonna
get it.
blow up and we gonna show up.